What is up, guys? We are facing Juggernaut on Expert Mode with Peter Parker's Spider-Man. So with the main scheme setup, we put the Juggernaut's helmet into play attached to him. He has Stalwart and his attacks gain Overkill. As a hero action, we can spend 3 resources of the same type to remove each momentum counter from Juggernaut and then flip him over and expose his helmet. Whenever it is exposed, he no longer has Overkill and Stalwart, and he takes 1 additional damage from each card with the printed mental resource. And after Juggernaut schemes, then he finds his helmet and he puts it back on and we flip it back over. We also put Hope Summers into play under our control. Her base thwart and base attack are equal to the thwart and attack of your hero. If she leaves play, then we lose the game. The main scheme will start off with 1 threat. And then Juggernaut's one review is to place 1 momentum counter on him. He gets +1 attack for each momentum counter here, so he has 4 right now because 3 + 1. And then if Juggernaut exposes is not in play, flip it. It's not, so he gets a tough status card. Okay, let's shuffle up the encounter deck. All right, and then let's shuffle up our player deck. And then draw up to our hand size of 6. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, so we got Moon Girl, and we have the resources to pay for her, and we have a backflip. So let's mulligan this card. We don't need all these resources, right? It's because I want to save the Quinn carrier. So I think, okay, let's mulligan this card, these 2 cards, and then draw 2 more. Our mulligan back up to 6 here. We got Avengers Mansion. Okay, let's use Peter Parker's Scientist to generate a mental resource. This would be 2 more mental resources for a total of 3, so we can play Moon Girl. Play only if your identity has a champion or genius trait. We are a genius as Peter Parker. After you play Moon Girl from your hand, draw 1 card for each mental resource used to pay for. We use 3, so we're drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I think we're just gonna get a mansion down here. Yeah, so this would be 4 resources, so we can play Avengers Mansion. We can exhaust it to draw a card. Got a Spire Tracer. Let's go ahead and flip over here to hero form. And then, let's see, we will just store for 1 from the Unstoppable Juggernaut. And then Hope Summer is going to swing for 2 because she copies our attack to knock off the Tough from Juggernaut. And we're actually just going to keep Moon Girl here. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. Let's discard the Spire Tracer and draw back up to our hand size here of 5, keeping the backflip in our hand. Oh, we got so many resources here. Okay, I guess we can just get rid of his helmet then. So it is Juggernaut's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. Spire Sense will initiate. When the villain initiates an attack against you, draw 1 card as an interrupt, so we can draw a card here. So it's hitting with a base of 4 plus a boost card here. Let's take it to the face. So the boost effect is you are stunned. And then 1 boost icon, so he's going to do 1 plus 4 is 5 damage. We will use a backflip here. When you would take any amount of damage from enemy attack, prevent all that damage, so we can jump out of the way. Then we get a face down encounter card, which is a Creeping Willow. With Guard and Quick Strike, after he attacks and damages a character, stun that character. So let's just take it because we're already stunned. So we drop from 10 down to 9. All right, and then, yeah, okay, so it's back to our turn. Let's use Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. But we got another backflip. That'll be our last backflip here. I want to. Okay, well, I really want to flip down, but there's nothing for us to build with, unfortunately. Okay, let's just swing and attack to remove our stun here. And then we're gonna have Hope and Moon Girl both swing for 1, 2, 3, 4 to knock out the Creeping Willow. Moon Girl will take consequential damage. Okay, and then I think the play here is just to flip him over and have Moon Girl block for us, but we have this backflip here. Okay, so we're gonna use this hero action, spend 3 resources of the same type. Right here, this would be 3 energy resources, so we can remove each momentum counter from Juggernaut and then flip this card over and expose his helmet. So his attack goes back down to 0, and then he is exposed, so he loses overkill and stalwart. Okay, next let's use this right here as 3 resources, so we can play a swinging web kick, deal 8 damage to the enemy. But right here, it says he takes 1 additional damage from each card with a printed mental resource, like this. So it's going to do 9 damage. That'll bring it from 21 down to 12. Okay, and then let's get it back from our hand, readying back up, and then drawing back up to our hand size here of 5. Okay, well, we got Nick Fury. So it is Juggernaut's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack us, so we draw a card with our Spire Sense Interrupt. He drew into an Aunt May. Moongirl could swing or thwart. Yeah, okay, so he's going to attack us. Let's take it to the face because we have a backflip. The boost effect is to take 1 indirect damage, so let's take it on Spider-Man. We drop from 9 down to 8. And then his 1 boost icon plus 3 is going to be a total of 4 damage. Let's use a backflip here to prevent all that damage. And then we get a face down encounter card, which is a Creeping Willow again with guard and quick strike. So we could have Moongirl. No, yeah, it's fine. Let's defend this attack because he can quick strike us, and then if we're defending, then we won't get stunned. Okay, back to our turn. Let's use Mission to draw a card. And then I think we definitely just want to get Nick Fury down. Yeah, okay. 4 resources, so we can play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one. Let's pick the one to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. How tempted am I to get a side scheme out? Okay, let's play. No, I don't know if I want to play the one way or another. You know what? Let's do it. We can get more draw power. Let's play one way or another. Hero action, searching counter for a side scheme and review that side scheme, and then we can draw 3 cards. So let's see here. Where are these side schemes? Okay, so they're both right here. We can either get Making Green with Hinder 2 or Building Momentum. Let's get the Making Green here. And let's shuffle up our encounter deck. Okay. And then this has Hinder 2, so it's going to have 2 plus 2 is 4 threat. With the hazard icon, each copy of Creeping Willow gains Surge. And then we can now resolve one way or another and draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, the double is really nice. So this would be 3 resources. So we can play Agent Coulson. Whenever he enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a preparation card out to your hand. So let's look to our discard and get this Spycraft back into our hand here. And then I don't think we care about playing Spycraft. We are getting the Web of Life and Destiny soon. Oh, so Hope Summers does not count towards our ally limit. So that's why all our allies, we still have 3 allies plus her. Let's go ahead and use this as a resource to play the War of the Great Web. Attach the character with Spider-Man. So let's get the Spider-Man. We now gain the Web War trait. And when a Web War ally leaves play, we get +1 attack until the end of phase. Resource to play Aunt May. We can only use her in Ultra Ego. And then, let's see here. Coulson's going to thwart for 2 from Making Green. That brings down to 2. He will take a consequential damage. And then Moongirl is going to thwart for 2 from Making Green. That will clear this off. She will take consequential damage and get defeated. And then Making Green is now cleared off. Nick Fury is going to swing for 2 at the Creeping Willow. And he's going to take a consequential damage. And then Hope Summer is going to swing for 2 and knock out the Creeping Willow. Okay, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 5. Okay, Juggernaut's turn. 1 threat to the main scheme. It goes up to 3. He's going to attack us. Spire Sense trigger so we can draw a card. Nick Fury will block because he doesn't have overkill. So a base of 3 plus a boost of 3. So it's going to be 6 damage. That will knock out Nick Fury. Then we get a face down encounter card, which is Cyterax Exemplar. An external, this card gains Insight 1, so 1 threat to the main scheme. And then if Juggernaut Explosive is in play, flip it. Oh, can we cancel this? Yeah, we can. Okay. Flip it and place 1 momentum counter on Juggernaut. So he gets a momentum counter. We flip his helmet. and then otherwise place it on the main game. So we don't have to do that one because it was exposed. Okay, and it's back to our turn. Well, we could just get it back again. Let's use Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. We've got Ironheart. Let's see. We definitely want to do some thwarting. We definitely want to get rid of his helmet. I think. Let's check our discard pile here. No, we lost a lot of mental resources. I don't think Black Cat is the play right now. We could also take this as an opportunity to flip down. No, I don't think I want to flip down right now. Let's see, if we play Pavitri, he can take off 2 threat from the main scheme. Coasting can thwart it out, then we can just flip Juggernaut. I think I prefer that because we are getting the Web of Life and Destiny next turn, so having a Web War ally will be helpful. So this would be 3 resources, so we can play Spider-Man right here, Pavitri. Whenever he enters play, remove 1 threat from the scheme for each Web War card you control, including himself. So Peter Parker's Web War because of the War of the Great Web, but himself is going to be 2 threat off of the main scheme. Going down to 2, Coasting thwarts for 2. That will clear this off. And Coasting will take a consequential. Then let's use this hero action, spend 3 resources of the same type, 3 physical resources, to flip this card over and discard all momentum counters from Juggernaut. So losing overkill again and going back to normal. Okay. Next, we're going to have Hope Summer swing for 2 at Juggernaut because she's copying our attack. And she's going to do 1 extra damage because she is a printed mental resource on her card. So it's going to do 3 damage to him. That'll bring him from 12 down to 9. Spider-Man's going to swing for 2. That'll bring from 9 down to 7. And then Pavitri will swing for 1. That'll bring from 7 down to 6. And Pavitri will take a consequential. That ends our turn. Let's ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5. But we do deck out. So we get a face down encounter card. And then let's shuffle up the discard pile back to the deck. Drawing 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got some doubles there. Okay, so it is Juggernaut's turn. 1 threat on the main scheme. He's going to attack us. Spire Sense triggers. Oh, wait, I drew too many cards. That's okay. So this card would have been at the top of the deck anyways. So when Spire Sense trigger, we draw. When Spire Sense triggers, we draw this back up anyways. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was an alter ego. So we activate Spire Sense to draw the extra card. He's attacking for 3. We're going to have Coulson block this attack. This would be his boost card. 3 plus 1, and then the boost affects you are stunned. So we get stunned here. So it's just 4 damage. That will knock out Agent Coulson. Then we get a face on counter card. So we have 2 encounter cards this turn. And the first one, I can't grab it, is Cytrax Exemplar. So inside 1. And then actually, I think we're going to cancel it. Let's see, please. And then we have to flip his thing. So actually, this is a treachery card, right? The inside 1 is not the one revealed, so he still gains inside 1. And we're going to play Enhanced Spire Sense. When a treachery card is revealed from the... Actually, do we want to cancel it? Because we can just flip him right back again. Okay, actually, we're not going to cancel it. That's fine. Yeah, because we can just flip him right back. So in extra mode, this card gains inside 1. We put that there already. If Juggernaut Exposed is in play, it is. Flip it and place 1 momentum counter on Juggernaut. Okay, so we did that. Last encounter card is Building Momentum. This has 3 threat and then 2 acceleration. He responds after you defend against an attack from Juggernaut, remove 1 threat from this scheme. Okay, and it's back to our turn. Let's use Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. Okay, we got Lady Spider, which is a pretty crazy draw right now. We do this, then we don't have 3 resources to get rid of the helmet, but that might be a good opportunity for us to build right now and manage some threat. Okay, so let's use this as 4 resources when paying for a yellow card, so we can play Lady Spider. And then we're going to play the Web of Life Destiny for free. Ignore this card's resource cost. If your identity has a Web War trait, we do because of the War of the Great Web here. Okay, then let's see, can we remove all the threat and still attack? Because if she throws for 1, he throws for 1, she throws for 2. Yeah, we can. Okay, so let's go ahead and swing to remove our stun here. And then Lady Spire is going to throw for 2 from Building Momentum to bring us from 3 down to 1. Her effect, after she thwarts and removes threat from a scheme, if we control another web card, we do, she can remove an equal amount of threat from different schemes. So let's take 2 threat off of the main scheme as well. She will then take 2 consequential damage. And then we're going to, let's see, let's have Pavitri thwart for 1 for building momentum to clear off this side scheme. He's going to take a consequential damage. Hope Summers is going to swing for 2 at Juggernaut. That'll bring him from 6 down to 4. And then let's use this as a resource so we can play Endurance. This will increase our max hit points by 3. Let's put it right here. But our current hit points go up as well, so we're going from 8 back up to 11. And I think we're going to try gun him down here. Let's go ahead and flip down to Alter Ego, and then use Aunt May to recover by 4, so we go from 11 back up to our full hit points of 13. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready everyone back up. And we're about to have a pretty big turn. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 6, hopefully getting one more swing web kick. Okay, we didn't. That's okay. So it is Juggernaut's turn. 1 threat on the main scheme. He is going to scheme with a base of 1 plus a boost card here. The boost effect is 1 and deal 1 damage to an ally you control. So he's scheming for, well, so we do 1 damage to ally we control. Let's do 1 damage to Lady Spider. So she has 3 damage and 1 hit point left. The boost is 1, he's scheming for 1, so it's going to be a total of 2, plus 1 here is going to be 3. Total threat on the main scheme. Then we get a phase out encounter card, which is Breakthrough. When reviewed, choose either take damage equal to Juggernaut's attack. Let's do that. So he has 4 attack. We're going to take 4 damage, bringing us from 13 down to 9. Okay, back to our turn. Let's use AMA to heal by 4. So we go from 13 back, or from 9 back up to 13, I mean. Then let's use Avenger's Mansion so we can draw a card. Where's the swinging web kick? I really want that swinging web kick here. Let's see. We're going to stay in Alter. As response, we get +1 attack into end of phase. Okay, so how do we want to do this? She's not mental. We want Vitri to do an attack here. Not sure how we're gonna do this. We need to draw into something. Okay, let's just get them discarded. So Pavitri is going to swing for 1 at Juggernaut. He's going to draw from 4 down to 3. And then Pavitri will take consequential damage and get defeated. With the effect of the War of the Great Web, we get +1 attack until the end of phase. And with the effect of the Web of Life and Destiny, we can draw a card because the Web where ally left play. Yeah, it's still not what we're looking for. Okay, should we just flip here? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's flip over here to hero form. And then we have 3 attack because of the effect of the War of the Great Web. We got +1 attack because the Web Warrior ally let play. So let's go ahead and swing for 3. That will bring Juggernaut from 3 down to 0. And then flip him over to his final and 3rd stage here, where he has 25 hit points. And then he gets +1 attack for each momentum counter here. When review, search the encounter and discard pile for head of steam and reveal it. So we're gonna look. Did we get? I don't think we got it yet. Yeah, so we're gonna look through the encounter deck here for the head of steam, and then review this encounter card. Shuffle up the encounter deck. So Juggernaut gains Retaliate X, where X equals to the number of momentum counters on Juggernaut. When reviewed, attach the head of steam to Juggernaut, and then place 1 momentum counter on him. So he has 2 momentum counters now. And then after Juggernaut attacks you, spend 1 resource for each damage dealt by that attack to discard this card. And right here it says, if Juggernaut exposes in play, it wasn't, flip it. If it's not, then give Juggernaut a tough stats card. So he has toughness here. And 2 momentum counters, so he also has Retaliate too. Okay, so we did that. And then I think we want to expose him. Right, we want to expose him, and then I guess just a swinging web kick. Okay, let's use this as 3 energy resources for his hero action. Spend 3 resources of the same type to remove each momentum counter from Juggernaut and then flip this over. So we have exposed him again. And then he has retaliate 0 now. And then, let's see, we're going to have Hope Summer swing for 3 as well because she's copying our stats, but he has a toughness. Actually, should we have Lady Spire do this? We can draw a card. And we can tank an attack from him, right? We have 13 hit points. We can save the enhanced Spire Sense and we get a nasty treachery. Yeah, actually, let's take a. We're going to drag him down a little bit more. Lady Spire is going to swing for 2. That will knock off his tough. And then he has no retaliate right now because no momentum counters. She gets defeated. And then we get another +1 attack. So we have 4 attack now. With the effective Web of Life and Destiny, we can draw a card. We drew into a second. But I didn't plan for the common to have 2 yet. Okay, that's okay. So Hope is copying our stat line. So she now has 4 attack as well because 2 Web Warrior allies left play. She doesn't swing for 4 at Juggernaut. But since he is exposed, he takes 1 additional damage from each card with a printed mental resource. So she's going to do 1 extra 1. She's going to do 5 damage. That'll bring from 25 down to 20. And then let's go ahead. We're going to use this as 3 resources to play a swinging web kick. This is a mental resource here as well. So instead of doing 8, it's going to do 1 extra 1. It's going to do 9. That'll bring it from 20 down to 11. All right, and then that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. Let's keep the enhanced power sense and the swing web kick. And I think we should have kill shot next turn if we survive this last turn here. So drawing back up to 5. Juggernaut's turn. 1 threat on the main scheme. He's going to attack us. Spire Sense trigger so we can draw a card. We drew into the one way or another. He's hitting with the base of 4. Let's take this to the face. 4 plus a boost of 2 is going to be 6 damage. That'll bring us from 13 down to 7. Okay, and then let's see, nothing else happens, right? Here's retaliate. We're not going to discard 7 cards to get rid of this. And then we get 1 face out encounter card, which is an advance. So he's going to scheme, but we're just going to play the enhanced Spire Sense here. When a treachery card is reviewed from the encounter deck, like the advance, we can cancel the well reviewed effects, and this would be a resource to pay for it. All right, and it's back to our turn. Let's have Hope Summers here swing for 2, because she's copying her stat line. She does 1 extra 1, so she's going to do 3 damage. That will bring Juggernaut from 11 down to 8. And then this will be 3 resources, so we can play a swinging web kick, which is going to do 8 damage to him. But since it's a mental, it's going to do 9, and that will bring him from 8 down to 0. And that is Juggernaut on expert mode.